crossing the river. The problem is there is a river of width, yes, 200 meter. A river of width D, as an example, 200 meters. You are at station X on one side. You want to reach to the other side, Y. Go through the various parameters. What is given? Boat speed is what? What is the value of the boat speed? Boat speed is given. Boat speed VB, yes. Boat speed is VB. How much? 4 meter per second. So you have a boat here. When you say VB is 4 meter per second, that means it's a speed in still water. That means in a lake. In lake, you assume the water to be at rest, and all the testing for a ship or a boat will take place when the water is at rest. So boat speed is given. The river as seen by you is flowing from left to right. River speed VR, how much? 3 meter per second. So the question is, number one, how much time it will take for the boat to cross, and how much time it will move from one point to the other, one side to the other side. 1, 2, where it will reach. These are the two questions. Fine. Notes, Pantkal. One full page, rather 2 pages, I will say. On left page, crossing the river in shortest time. 2 pages. Left page, crossing the river in shortest time, and right page, crossing the river in shortest path, by shortest path. So draw the diagram. What do you think this boat will reach? Exactly opposite? Do you think it will reach to Y? Why? The driver has, in this case, the pilot driver, the term used can be anything, has a tendency to move to exactly opposite. He has a tendency, and in case he keeps the boat always facing the other side, it is not that the person will reach to the other side. Why? Because river flow will take the boat to the right, drift to the right. Agreed? That is why the boat is under effect of number one, boat speed VB. Along with that, river speed is there, V3, 3. There is a resultant of the two. Yes, as per R is equal to A square plus B square plus 2AB cos theta. This value is 4, this is 3. Triangle, yes, even a 10th class student can answer resultant value, final value or resultant comes out to be 5. That is why it will make an angle theta. So it is a regular process, 4, 3, but it is not 4 meters. It is not like the river will stop for some time because you have to cross the river. So this process is regular. The river is always in flow. So the person tries only 4 mm, 3 mm, 4 mm, 3 mm, 4 mm, 3 mm, always. And when you reach to this position, say y dash, the triangle, this is a small triangle, 4, 3, and resultant comes out to what? Magnitude wise 5. So this is small triangle, velocity triangle you term this as, and this big triangle is a displacement triangle. Time, you want to find out time. Method 1. Time taken is equal to displacement along y divided by velocity along y. Displacement along y is how much? Yes, what is the displacement along y? Yes, displacement along y divided by vy. What is the velocity along this direction? Ya, 4. So this is one method, 200 meters divided by vy is how much? 4 meter per second. So what you get is 50 seconds. That is method 1. But at this stage it is difficult to digest it. That why actually the boat is moving along this. Why you are taking into account this? So not an issue. Method 2. Easy, relatively easy to digest. See, this distance is how much? This distance is how much? 200 meters. What about this distance? Capital X. Anyone? Tangent theta can be written in two ways. Tangent theta is equal to 3 by 4. Tangent theta is also equal to x by 200. Tangent theta is equal to 3 by 4 is also equal to x by 200. What you get is x is equal to what? 150 meters. Fine. That means you were supposed to, or you were having intention to reach to y, but you have reached to a place which is what distance? 150 meter. In case you reach to the other side, you want to reach to y, you reach at y dash, because this is your board journey. You have number of question in competition. This is walking along the river. You will have to get back to y. You will spend time again. Another issue, not a matter of concern here. X. So x is 150. What about this distance? This distance. R is equal to what? 200 square plus 150 square. Or you can directly take up sine theta, cos theta, whatever it is. R 200 square plus 150 square and root. What you get is 250 meters. So in method 2, a 10th class student will have a better absorption of this as the boat moves along this with what speed? 5 meter per second. What is the distance to be covered? 250. So time is equal to what? R distance covered divided by V resultant. R is equal to what? 250. What speed? 5 meter per second. So how much time? 50 seconds. So this one, single liner, displacement along y divided by velocity along y. This is the total distance covered divided by velocity along that direction. Third method. And sometimes this data is given, we don't know. Along this line, yes. What is the displacement along x? Method 3. What is displacement along x? Yes. Along this line, 150. What is velocity along x-axis? This is 150 meter per second, 150 meter, and v-axis 3 meter per second. Velocity along this direction is 3 meter per second. So what you get is 50 seconds. Competition, what data is given to me? I don't know. But in all the cases, the answer is x divided by vx, y divided by vy, or total distance covered divided by velocity along that direction. Time with you is 3 minutes completed. There is supplementary question attached to the same, that in case the person moves with the speed 6 meter per second, 6 meter per second, how much time it will take for the person to travel from y dash to y? 150 divided by 6 meter per second, 25 seconds. Overall journey, water journey 50 seconds, and along the river journey is 25 seconds. Sometimes you have these questions also. This is one. Crossing the river in shortest time. Second part, crossing the river shortest path. We need not refer to the notes. We need not refer to the notes. We will define it again. Again, the same river. One change is change of boat for convenience. For numerical convenience only, we have changed the boat. The boat speed is now 5 meter per second. Now the boat driver is now trained and understands the problem of the person, that the person reaches to the other side and then walks. Now the person will try to move the boat in such a way so that the boat reaches exactly opposite. How to go about it? In this case, the person will move along some direction. We don't know. We don't know this angle theta. But we know this value. Vb is equal to what? 5 meter per second. And the boat moves with 3 meter per second. So this value is 5, this is 3, such that the resultant should be along this line. So the effective or the resultant, this is the resultant, comes out to be what? Yes. Again, in the given triangle, this is 5, this is 3, this is perpendicular, this is question mark, V resultant. V resultant square plus 3 square is equal to 5. Solve करके क्या आएगा? 4 meter per second. Again, we want to find out time. That is first part. Time taken is equal to displacement along y. In this case, the boat will move like this. It will try to move along this, river will take it to the right. This, river to the right. So that resultant is along this line. So it will reach from x to y, y divided by resultant value. Y is what? 200 meters. Resultant along that is 4 meter per second. This is for the sake of clarity only, it is the same triangle because of space. 200. V resultant is how much? 4 meter per second is equal to 50 seconds. Question number 1. Previous case also it was 50 seconds. This case also 50 seconds. Why do you call this as shortest time? Previous case? Velocity of, correct, It is a different example. You cannot compare this case with the previous one. It's a new story. It's a different boat. How can you compare the two? It is a chance that a numerical value comes out to be, say, 1 time 2. Can we find out theta if this is termed as angle theta? Then tangent theta is equal to what? Tangent theta is equal to 3 by 4. But generally, you mark this direction as a downstream. Why? In competition, you get ds, because downstream is the direction in which the river is flowing. Upstream, opposite to what the river is flowing. Generally, you get in competition angle in form of a downstream, angle with the downstream. That means this angle. It is equal to what? 90 angle with downstream, 90 plus theta, angle with upstream, 90 minus theta. Why this was not good? Yes, what's wrong with this theta? Why not with this direction? What is the problem in defining this one? See, this is available in physical form, this downstream edge. Upstream is also available. Do you have a line on the water itself? This line, do you have this line on the water? It is not available. It is nothing. It is only for theoretical purpose. That is why it is better to define it in terms of angle with the downstream or angle with the upstream. Time with you is 3 minutes. Refer to the notes, question number 6. Rectangular components of a vector. First case is for 2 dimension. Case number 1A, rectangular components for 2D. Suppose an aeroplane moves along this line. It has covered some horizontal distance also, and it has gained some height also. So, if this is represented as vector A and it makes angle theta, this component is known as horizontal component or x component. This is y component. Ax by A is equal to what? Ax by A, base by hypotenuse, cos theta. Ay by A, Ay by A is Sine theta. So Ax is equal to what? A cos theta, and Ay is equal to what? A sine theta. These are termed as the rectangular components of vector. So vector can be represented like A is equal to Axi plus Ayj. I cap means what? Movement along x axis. J cap means what? Movement along y axis. As an example, if this is given as 2 root 2, aeroplane flies at speed 2 root 2 at an angle theta is equal to 45 degree. Find Ax and Ay. Yes, how you find Ax? Ax is equal to A cos 45 theta. A is how much? 2 root 2 into cos 45. So what you get is 2. Ay is equal to A sine 45 is equal to 2 root 2. Sine 45 is what? It is also 2. Vector A can be written as Axi plus Ayj. Ax is how much? 2. Ay is 2. So vector A is what? 2i plus 2j. 2 is its x component and 2 is its y component, and the resultant is 2 root 2. Time with you is 4 minutes. For 3D, complete है? For 3D, 3 dimension, if you write a vector A as Axi plus Ayj plus Azk, most of the time you deal with the 2 dimensions, not this one, but you have questions. If it is so, magnitude of A is equal to what? Yes, previous question, this magnitude A was equal to what? Ax square plus Ay square under root. Here magnitude of A is Ax square plus Ay square plus Az square. That is I component square plus j component square plus k component square. This is 1. For mathematical purpose, not required in physics, direction cosines are defined as cos alpha. For example, here cos theta was equal to what? Ax by A. Here also it is Ax by A. Cos beta, Ay by A. Cos gamma, Az by A. These are termed as direction cosines, not required in our case, required in mathematics, but just for the sake of definition. 3 minutes to complete. Numerical number 10. Try numerical number 10. Numerical is A river 800 meter wide flows at the rate of 6 km per hour. A swimmer who can swim at 10 km per hour in still water wishes to cross the river straight. That is along what direction? Question is along what direction must he strike? What should be his resultant velocity? How much time he would take? Draw a diagram. For numerical number 10, draw a diagram. A river is, what is the width of the river? 800 meters, 0.8 kilometers. 0.8 kilometer. Why I am writing at 10 kilometer? Because the rest of the data given is in kilometer per hour or kilometers. The river flows at what rate? River speed. Yes, 6 km per hour. So there is a boat. You want to cross it in, yes, shortest path. That means you will have to move at certain angle with the vertical. Let this angle be theta. Boat or a person makes no difference. The person can swim at what speed? 10. So the person tries to move along this man velocity 10 km per hour, and the boat will take to the right by what? 6 km per hour. What is the resultant? Yes, first part. Along what direction? I will say I will solve 10 square is equal to 6 square plus V resultant square. V result square is equal to 100 minus 36, 64, and root comes out to what? 8. So the result is 8 km per hour. This is B part. Am I right? Second is time. Your choice. What is the velocity along this line? 8 km per hour. This displacement is how much? Displacement along y divided by velocity along y. Displacement along y is 0.8 km. Velocity along y is how much? 8 km per hour. So what you get is 0.1 hour. Means how many minutes? Yes, 1 hour is 60 minutes. So it is 6 minutes. Third, at what angle? First we will find theta. Yes, tangent theta is equal to what? Perpendicular 6 by base. 6 by 8 is equal to 0.75. Yes, 3 by 4, 0.75. So from the table, you will have to find out when tangent theta is equal to 0.75, theta is equal to what? Table is given in volume 2 end. So at present you have volume 1. Tangent theta is equal to 0.75. I will just have an idea from the answer. That's 53, 37. Am I right? This theta will come out to be 37 degree. Less than 45. Tangent 45 is equal to 1. Tangent 30 is equal to 1 by root 3. This theta is 37. What is the angle with the upstream? Yes. This angle is what? 90 minus theta. 90 minus 37 is equal to 53. Angle with the upstream. 1 minute to complete.